Okay, we should be live here. Let me check my wall and see if I'm showing up here.
Should be. It says live.
Okay. You guys have no idea. You have no idea the struggle that we just went through to,
It
to,
says
to be
live.
live in front of you. Okay. All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, I was
All
trying
right,
to share it and it was playing live.
that's okay. Guys, we just went through everything. I mean, we're restarting our computer, we're restarting browsers, we're deleting cache, we're doing all kinds of stuff just to be live for you. We had this awesome interview we were going on about 20 minutes and it froze up. So if it freezes up again, I don't know what else we can do because we really tried to have this interview for you tonight. So I hope you guys appreciate it. If you're there, I would love, if you're listening live, please let me know. Just give a shout out and I can put it on the screen because I see a bunch of you in here live. So just type in the comment and then I'll put your name on there. We've got Seth, Mr. Seth Bias, the Beast. Okay, literally the Beast, Mr. America, the one and only here tonight. And we've got, and so I'm going to repeat myself what we talked about in the last interview. Seth has been around for a while. So have I.
I got gray in my beard. Kind of long.
You do? You got your beard cut, if I recall. You actually trimmed your beard, believe it or not. Not that
Yeah,
I'm
I trimmed it a little bit.
Not that I'm stalking.
Just a little bit.
Yes. Yes, it looks good. And Seth's been doing this a lot for a while. And one of the things that Seth does really well is he really creates awesome software, partners with a lot of people that make awesome software at a really good price. I mean, you really can't beat the offerings that Seth does. And I promoted some of Seth's stuff before, but I really was excited for this offering. It's called Tube Scout. It launches so today's the 31st. It's launching February 1st at 9 a.m. Eastern. Is that right, Seth? 9 a.m. Eastern?
Yes, sir. 9 a.m. Eastern on the 1st.
Oh, okay. Look, we have Kim Bedford wants to say hi, so I want to show you. Thank you, Kim, for posting. Anyone else that wants to say hello, I'll post you, recognize you. So we've got Tube Scout. Now, a couple of the reasons why this software rocks. Number one, it's really going after YouTube. I can't get enough of YouTube. The number 2 biggest site in the world, I believe. If not number 2, number 3. There's Mr. Billy. Hello, Billy. How are you?
Billy, what's up, dude?
Another great marketer here. So not only are you going after YouTube, I believe the number 2 biggest site in the world after Google, but it's definitely considered the second biggest search engine in the world. I would consider it even in a sense a bigger search engine than Google, because if you ask me, where do we go to search for things? Of course I use Google, but I'm going to say YouTube. I'm on YouTube all day long, looking at stuff that I'm into. If I want to look at for reviews for products, if I want to look at whatever it is, I go to YouTube. I've had major success personally on YouTube. I was discovered on YouTube, made an infomercial. I've gotten thousands of views, probably hundreds of thousands of views now over the years, specific to internet marketers. I know the power. So if you can, so it's clear, and Seth, you said in an earlier interview, I mean, we're talking billions of views a day now on YouTube. If you can rank on YouTube for relevant keywords, you are going to get traffic, bottom line. So then the question is, well, how do you rank, right? Because if I have a video that's how to make money on the internet or how to lose weight or whatever your niche is, just because I have a video on that, even though I might have the best video in the world, it might not rank. So speak to that, Seth. Speak about what the power of YouTube, what you've seen, and then also what your software does. Please.
Well, yeah, basically, YouTube is one of the largest free traffic sources, and paid if you go to paid ads. But we're not going to talk about paid ads today. Basically, the largest free traffic source in 2017. This is like the future. Over 1 billion views a day. So basically, I mean, that's a lot of views, a lot of free views you can grab. And with ranking, I always tell people to get the low hanging fruit. Don't try to go out and be Pepsi or Coke. Be like a Dr. Pepper. The small percentage of the market, but you're still making money. So as I said before, that one before everything screwed up. Basically, like if you get 10 videos and they all do 100 views a week, right? So that's 1,000 views a week, and by a whole month, that's 4,000 views a month. So say even if you convert out 1%, that's 40 sales a month that you're doing for free in your niche. So you're building your email list, you're doing affiliate marketing, network marketing, t-shirts, whatever. You're getting all that traffic to your offers, And the reason why my software is so powerful is YouTube hides a bunch of data with the top ranking videos in different niches and keywords. And what we do is we kind of jump in there, grab all the data for you, give it to you right to your face so you can copy and paste it and make your videos rank just as good as their videos.
Yeah, so that's the whole kind of premise of this, is that we understand the traffic is there. I think that should be clear for everybody. We understand the power of YouTube. I mean, you see people making literally millions of dollars on YouTube a year. I mean, there's just one lady, I don't know if you've ever seen her, but she sounds, and I'm not trying to be mean, but she sounds like she's mentally handicapped. And all she does is she opens up little chocolate eggs. Have you seen this woman?
I mean, not.
You wouldn't want to, I mean, you wouldn't want to watch it, but she seriously sounds like there's something wrong with her. And all she does is she opens up chocolate eggs, and kids around the world love seeing it. And she's always saying, look at what's in these eggs. And she's a millionaire now from that. Okay. I'm not saying you need to open up chocolate eggs on YouTube, but the power clearly is there for whatever niche you want. If you want to search for how to get soft skin, people are going to go to YouTube. Okay, clearly that's there. So what your software does, from what I've seen, what you've shown me, what we've talked about, you're going behind the scenes to Google. I'm assuming through their API, or is there another way you're going through it?
Yeah, through YouTube's actual source code and API, yes.
Okay, so you're going behind the scenes with a lot of technical jargon. You're doing all the heavy lifting, you and your team. And basically you're saying, look, what keywords do you want? What are you trying to show for? All right, we're going to find out what's working already for those keywords on YouTube. We're going to do our magic. We're going to basically have YouTube tell us what needs to happen in order to rank, and then you're going to plug that information with one click of a button, literally, into their video. And now, from the results that you've done, that you've shown live, I've seen you rank in 1 minute for videos. Literally, you click your button, put in the info, and boom, there's your video in the top search feed on YouTube. You can't pay that. That is what you're trying to do. That's what you're kind of trying to create. But the end user doesn't care, doesn't need to necessarily know about all the hard work going behind it. All they need to know is they click a button and their video ranks on YouTube. That's what everybody needs to know here. I can't stress enough how important it is to be on YouTube. I put videos on YouTube all the time. You will get traffic. I mean, my son, that's all he does is watch YouTube, My mom watches YouTube. So I've got my 8-year-old watching YouTube. I've got my almost 70-year-old mother watching YouTube, and everywhere in between. Everyone is watching YouTube. They may not necessarily say it, but that's what's going on clearly. So don't even question about whether or not should you be on YouTube. You want to be where the eyes are as a marketer. And what Seth is doing is he's allowing you to be seen. Yes, you can get views on YouTube, but would I rather get 1,000 views, or would I rather get 50 views because of where I'm ranked in YouTube? And then what Seth's software does is allows you to get to the top. So clearly it's a no-brainer. Seth, what are some other thoughts that you want to convey in terms of how awesome this software is?
Well, basically, there's keywords out there that you could rank for, and they sound like good keywords. And I've fallen into this trap plenty of times, ranking in Google, even in YouTube, where you rank a video, you put all your time into it, and then it really only gets 1 to 10 views a month. And you're like, man, I've kind of wasted my time. So what TubeScout does, it actually pulls the data for the daily and weekly stats, like views, actual views, and the comments, like how much social kind of engagement it's having for the video. So before you even click on a video, you're going to see how many daily views, like how many views it got yesterday, how many views it got for the entire 7 days, and how many comments within that time too. So if there's a lot of comments and there's good views, that's going to probably be a good keyword for you to rank.
So it's not just getting you to rank your video, it's also kind of putting that work ahead of you, saying, whoa, hold up here. do you really want to rank for this set of keywords? Because other people are ranking for it and they're not getting traffic at all. But hey,
Yes, exactly.
and that could be like, I want to lose weight versus lose weight fast. Okay. Again, if that was a premise, I want to lose weight, it's not getting squat, but lose weight fast is killing it. Okay. Pretty much the same thing. Let's do lose weight fast. That kind of stuff. You're getting the metrics from YouTube that you couldn't get. I don't know where to get that. I don't think that that's available just normally from the site, but your site is parsing that out. Is
Yeah,
that correct?
basically. Yeah, we basically get all the hidden stats YouTube doesn't want you to see and reveal it to you. And it's 100% legal. It's not. There's no black hat. There's nothing that's going to ban your account. It's all within the API and stuff that YouTube has. It's just for non-technical people like me and you trying to find all that stuff. By itself, it's going to be really hard to do. So my tool helps you find it all in one easy to use place.
Yeah, that's the thing. As marketers, there's certain information that we want to see. I love this. I want to know what's working out there, but the regular person doesn't care. They don't care about how. They just want their content. But that's why Google /YouTube, same company. That's why they wouldn't necessarily have that readily available, but they do have it in the quote unquote API, which is basically a way for programmers to talk to YouTube and see certain information. API is for everything. Application Programming Interface is what that stands for. So when you want to interact with a given tool as a programmer, you typically are working through an API, and that's what you're accessing. So again, when you go to the sales page, and I'm going to put my link here because I have a special offer here for everybody today. And I think I just, when you want something and then you click on it and then it goes away, I just did that. So bear with me 1 second. I have it here. So that's been our whole night tonight, clicking on stuff and it goes away. So here is my link. So when you're watching this, okay, it's a long link there. You're going to want to go to that link and buy it from me. Why? Because not only are you going to get Seth's awesome product, which is killer in and of itself. Okay, that's a no-brainer. But number two, with me, here's what I'm going to give you, and you're going to get this as soon as you buy from my link. You are going to get. I know you didn't want to get into paid traffic with this software, Seth, but I am giving them a course that I did that literally shows how we're killing it with YouTube ads. So if you want to dominate with the free side, get Seth's product, and then you want to dominate with the paid side and get clicks for like ridiculous. So for example, if there's a certain keyword that you don't necessarily want to rank for, but you want to get ads against that, maybe, okay, we can pay pennies on the dollar and get those ads, or you can go after something that's super competitive. You can go after those keywords also for pennies on the dollar you're going to get that from me for free for picking up this product. Number one. Number two, you're going to get a complete course that I did on how I was discovered for an infomercial on YouTube. You're going to get that as soon as you buy. You're going to get this course that I did that was so freaking cool. We did it in a car. We drove to myself, Sam England. We drove to this users conference, and the whole time we're videotaping ourselves and just giving crazy knowledge about internet marketing. We call it road tripping. You see that, you get that product, and then lastly, you get another way, a different way than Seth's doing, but a different way that I've been using to rank like crazy. So you can, not only can you do it with his tool, but you can do it a separate way from mine. So 2 different ways to go about it. 4 different things I'm going to give you just for picking it up from my link, all specific to YouTube, all crazy stuff. So listen, you want to pick up his tool, you want to be on YouTube, you want to get views, you want to get ranked. It's a no-brainer. Launching February, and I'm trying to get this out quick, Seth, because I know I'm half thinking that we're going to get shut down again here, like we did earlier with our first interview. So I'm sorry if I'm rushing. That's right. It's your beard that did it. We would have been talking for about an hour before, but I'm so paranoid that we're going to get shut down. I'm going to be quick here. What's the cost of it? Is it
Actually, it's $9.90. Yeah, it's going to be a dime sale.
So the price basically of a Starbucks coffee with maybe a quarter of a bagel is what your price is, which is ridiculously low, to say the least. So pick up Seth's product. I mean, this is a software for $9. I mean, come on, $9 to rank. I mean, I don't.
I hate to cut you off real quick. The first 4 hours when we go live at 9 a.m. will be a price freeze at $9. Then it's going to kick into
4 hours.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So if you jump in on it right at 9 o'clock, you get the lowest price. And I still think that's ridiculous. And even if you have this thing for under $40, I think it's ridiculously low. So that's unbelievable. So get it at this low price. Get it at the link that I just gave you to get all of my bonuses. The bonuses in and of themselves are worth retail over a couple $100. So I'm giving you over a couple $100 worth of bonuses that the value of which are worth so much more. Like I said, I got on television doing what I'm doing in one of the products. We're killing it with YouTube ads. There's so much value that I'm giving you. I just want to value stack this on top of the value that's clearly there from what Seth's giving you. So, check out the sales page. It's going to give a demo of literally, how you click here and how it does it all, seeing it live, how it's ranking in a minute in one specific case, in many cases. And again, you're going to get a bunch of bonuses from me on how I'm ranking in seconds in a completely different way than Seth's doing. So you can get it from two angles: how we're dominating video ads, how I got discovered for an infomercial on YouTube, and then my road tripping course where we break down, because really, esoteric internet marketing things that you wouldn't know if you didn't buy this course. All of that, you jump on it right when it launches. You're gonna get the best price. So guys, Seth, thanks for bringing this to market. Thanks for all that you do. The value that you're giving is incredible, and thank you so much for taking the time not only to be on this call right now, but on that other call and the hour and a half that we spent troubleshooting trying to get this to work. So thank you so much for that.
It's all good, man. I'm glad to be on here. I'm glad to help, spread the word. Coop Scout, as you said, it's a really awesome tool. I built it to make it very easy for people to literally point, click, copy, paste, and do what they got to do. The user interface is the best. So I think people are really going to enjoy it.
I think so too. Thank you for everyone that watched live. I really appreciate you. Please subscribe. Thank you for everybody that watched it after the fact. Go check out and get Seth's product. And if you appreciate these interviews, let me know, because I love doing it. Thanks again for your time, Seth. You have a great night.
All right, you too.
Thanks.